in order to possess his daughter. The man coaxed his daughter to help him move things to the basement. The innocent daughter didn't suspect her father and agreed without hesitation. Then they carried a large box to the basement. But what the girl didn't realize was that there was a secret room in the basement of her house that she didn't know about. At this point, although the girl was a little confused, but still did not suspect that her father would be against her. But what happened next became the biggest nightmare of her life. A 20-year agony began at that moment.
It's too bad.
What are you doing? Dad? Dad? What are you doing? Dad! Dad!
And Lisa, locked in the chamber, didn't know what that meant. She thought she'd done something wrong and her father had just locked her up in a fit of anger. But when she realized that the large box she had just moved contained her belongings, a feeling of fear came over her. She panicked and tried to enter the code. But it was obvious that her father wouldn't let her out of here so easily. Even the code would cut off the power after 3 wrong entries. And horror of horrors, her father had already guessed her behavior and had prepared a flashlight for her. But just when she turned on the flashlight, she accidentally saw an air vent. When her father heard the noise, he put a blanket over the vent. And then he put something on top of it, so that no one would notice. On the 4th day, the girl heard the noise from outside the door again, so she hid behind a pillar and pushed her father out of the way when he came in. At this point, she thought she was going to be free of the devil's grip, but there was another locked door, and her action completely angered her father. He walked over to Lisa without a second thought. A few days later, Lisa's disappearance worried her mother, so she called the police. When the police came to the house to investigate, the man told the police that her daughter had been running away from her parents for a long time and that maybe her disappearance was a deliberate plan. With no evidence, the police can only treat her as missing and reassure them that she will return sooner or later. And so it was that Lisa celebrated her 18th birthday in this dark room. But she couldn't be happy about the cake her father had brought her. Surprisingly, she even received a special gift. When Lisa took it, she realized it was a red dress. She didn't understand what it meant, but then she heard a shocking request.
You're welcome. Put it on.
Lisa had to do what she was told in order not to be subjected to further torture. When she came out, her father expressed his satisfaction. He asked Lisa what she wanted as a reward.
Clock.
Yes, I can do that for you.
As each minute passed, the relationship between father and daughter became more and more twisted, and Lisa's world came crashing down in the basement. On the 38th day, Lisa ate her usual cold canned food, but then she suddenly realized that the lid of the can was very sharp. She touched the edge of the lid, and hope flared up in her heart.